Hi everyone, my name is Juan Morales IV. I'm 23 years old. I'm from San Antonio, Texas, born and raised. I am a senior here at UTSA, planning to graduate spring 2021, so pretty soon, very exciting. I'm getting my bachelor's in communication, and I currently work with a local marketing firm doing account management and sales relation. After graduation, I hope to land a job in account management, hopefully with a large corporation like AT&T, and I also plan on moving out of the city. I have lived in other places. I lived in Corpus for 3 years, and I like Texas, don't get me wrong, but I want to see some more. Maybe go move to Colorado, live by the mountains, or Montana. I'm not quite sure yet, but I do know that post-graduation I want to find a new job and want to find a new city to call home. Well, that's enough about me. Let's get to the hero story. So my hero story is a personal story from 3 years ago, maybe. And personally, I'm a huge fan of live music. You know, festivals, concerts, garage band shows, whatever I may be. Whenever I can go see a live band perform or a musician perform, I'm all over it. I've been going to concerts and stuff like that since senior year of high school, which was 2015, and now it is 2020, and I've been to over 154-ish live performances, and I've seen pretty much all my favorite artists perform, which has been great, and it's cool. But here's the story. So we were at a music festival, me and a group of friends, and it was about 5 of us. We were all waiting to go see the headline show, and throughout the day you have to drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, eat some food, that way you don't get sick. Unfortunately, it seems like one of our friends decided not to do that, not to listen, and when it was getting later and later into the day, and as the crowds began to come up and fill the stage area for the headline, we, noticed that our friend begins to feel sick. He blows it off, says he's feeling fine, says it's not a big deal, so sure, cool, no problem, we'll do it. It's almost the end of the day, we're gonna go back to our tent and hang out and get some sleep and get ready to leave the next day. But when the show begins, my friend is feeling a little woozy, a little queasy, and he's, hey, can I rest on your shoulder? Sure, no problem. But then as the show progresses, it gets about 2 songs in before my friend decides, hey man, I can't do it. So within the group, no one wants to leave for the show because we've all been waiting there to see this one band perform all day, sitting through the sun, the heat, skipping bathroom breaks just so we could get this awesome spot to see this awesome show. So it comes down to it. My friend's like, hey, I gotta go. I'm not feeling too well. I think I'm gonna pass out. So although I'm a big fan of the performing artist, I volunteer myself to go take him out. So we take, his bag, hold on to it, and I begin to walk my friend from the very front of the stage all the way to the back exit, which is through a crowd of I don't even know, maybe 2,000 people. And all while the show is going on behind me. So I'm missing out on my favorite show to take out our friend and make sure he's feeling okay. And by the time I start making my way towards the end and all that, the friend, he's like, hey man, you can just leave me, go back to the show. But I decided to get him all the way out, let him sit down by the bathroom so we can find him after the show. I intend to go back to the show, but unfortunately, he still wasn't feeling well when I was getting ready to go back. So he said, hey man, could you stay here? No problem. So I missed out on the rest of the show. I only got to see about 3 or 4 songs of one of my favorite bands perform, but it was worth it to make sure that friend came out safe, unharmed, and not any more sick than he already was. I don't, consider myself a hero or anything, but I think that it's important for people to put aside their own desires to help someone when they're in need, and I guess that's my hero story. 3 goals of mine for this class would be to improve my persuasive communication, to become an account manager and to work in that field, you really have to know how to talk and persuade people into, maybe buying some stuff, continuing services with you, and you have to be persuasive. So learning to improve my persuasive communication skills would be a huge benefit. I also want to learn how to apply elements from this course into my personal and work life. I think that this course could really be beneficial in helping me not only be more persuasive, but be a better communicator and relate to people on a better level. And I also want to get a better understanding overall of just the persuasion elements in communication, hoping to come out of this course with a much more knowledgeable perspective on communication and persuasiveness in a whole. Thanks, guys. I'll be seeing you around class.